All right, YouTubers, we're going to be there in about 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much for your patience, guys. We're got the one stream going, and we're getting the other booted up right now. Happy Monday, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's Monday.
All day long. If it wasn't for us doing these streams, I probably would not know that.
Yeah, that's true.
Here we go, guys. True. I think, hold it. Here we go, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday.
Why did I always say welcome to Monday or Thursday? I mean, this is an 8 p.m. show. Like, hey guys, goodbye to Monday. We should say, I don't know.
No.
I did this last time.
But the party starts when we start.
Oh, you do bring the party. I'm just there.
That's true.
With bells on. But tonight it's going to be fun because we're going to reveal 3 new paintings. Actually, for some people that have been watching the stream from time to time, you may recognize 1 or 2 of these because we started them here, but they were going to be revealed in the place where they were going to be revealed. So we'll talk about that. But so we stopped showing them because we didn't want to let on or anything. So, but tonight, the revealing, and Jackie's hard at work over there. She's getting the stream started, starting the watch parties and stuff. So. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys were here last time, big apologies out for the comments and stuff. We were playing games, and we had about 500 people that were watching for that hour, and a lot of people were making comments, but we did not get most of them here, and I'm so sorry for that. But honestly, I'm not quite sure it was our fault.
What?
Probably was. Was it?
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure.
Was it our fault?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, it's okay.
I was going to blame Facebook.
Your mic is a little hot.
Is it? Okay.
It is. I'm desperately trying to hear this, and it's chaos.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Is that better? I did a podcast, check sibilance.
Here, it's got to cut. The feed's got to catch up.
Yeah. So I maybe I'll stop shouting too. Maybe that'll help. I'm just so excited.
You are excited today. It's Monday. Don't be so excited.
What is it I was saying right before that? Do you remember?
I don't know, but Nancy's joined us. She says, hey.
Hey.
And Anna joins us and says, oi.
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 Hey. What is it I was just saying, though? I was going to say something about it. Gosh, my brain. I'm very excited, but I'm very...
Okay, and Ron joins us and wrote LOL. Apparently we're laughable.
Yeah, well, the production quality here cannot be beat, guys. Oh, I know what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, but I was being interviewed on a podcast yesterday, the day before, or something like that, and I changed the settings and stuff for it to make it match because it was on Skype. I've been doing a lot of Zoom podcasts and different things. So anyway, I changed up the stuff, and apparently, it's all crazy. Oh, the comments. So apparently, we couldn't get a bunch of the comments during it, and I'm so sorry. It might have been a couple watch parties started.
No.
I don't even know. We except for the stream, Jackie and I, we don't talk.
Okay, well, really fast. I'll explain it. Hold on. Ron says, hope y'all had a good weekend.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
We did. John worked. I went to the lake.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Barbara joins and says, hello, hold on, I gotta get my corkscrew. Cheers.
Cheers.
And Michael McCullough joins us and says, somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Hey, Michael.
Hey. Well, okay, so what happened, I think, last week is, Facebook has gone into a new look or interface, and I was like, they're going to do away with the old one, so I was like, I got to get used to this. So I clicked over to it, and I think that is weird. Something's weird about that, and when I shared it, I might have shared it. I don't know what happened. I mean, it was definitely user error. I'll take the hit. But
I didn't know that. So this is the first time that I've heard this too, guys.
Well, It was like
I would have got the tar and feather
whatever.
Feathers prepared if I had known.
You're the one messing with the mics over there. Who knows what's going on?
That's true. I think we're both culpable in some ways for the lack of quality.
Yeah. Well, regardless, we'll do more art giveaways in a show very soon because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but sorry guys if it was frustrating. I know you're trying to play a game and and we're so sorry about that. But yeah, we'll do it again really soon. We'll make up for it and for everyone who won, we haven't mailed it out yet. So we're mailing them out your prizes.
Yeah.
But tonight though, I'm really excited to be able to share three new paintings that I haven't been able to share. I know we're always come on here and we're like, oh gosh, we're working on set back here, and I wish I could tell you, wish I could show you, but I can't, blah, blah, blah. Seems like a lot of different projects have been coming up where it's like that. But tonight, I actually get to show a few, and so I'm happy. And I got to watch a play that my uncle was in over the weekend. He's in New Orleans, and he was in 12 Incompetent Jurors, but because of the pandemic and everything, they couldn't have it at like the theater or anything. So instead they made it where it was on a Zoom. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And Linda Emberton actually, you might see her on here once in a while. She's a Patreon here, so she actually helps support us. But she bought a ticket and was there too. So it was kind of cool. It was like, we're virtually both in New Orleans together, so I thought that was kind of fun. That's pretty cool. Well,
Sheila McComas joins us, says hello, and Michael McCullough said dark mode, which is yes, and then he said I want the big buoy.
If Batman was on Facebook, he would only view it in dark mode. Or really dark gray, maybe.
I have a question for the crowd because it sounds really weird in my ear. If you guys hear us repeating, let me know. Like, every once in a while, your voice kind of doubles up.
Oh, does it?
But my AirPods might be going out, because me and Jack share my AirPods, and
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys have any...
I think it's my AirPods that are going out. So if the audio is weird, let me know. We'll try and fix it, but I'm just going to say is Jack is using my AirPods too much, and the other day... This is so gross.
Oh, no. Oh, I think I know the story.
The other day, okay, he's a typical boy. He listens to music while sitting on the toilet. Or whatever he does. I don't even know. And
it's the only place in the house he can get away from us.
Probably.
He's got a lock on the door. Like,
so I get a call. I'm sitting on the couch and I hear this, Mom! And I go around the corner and he is standing up with his covering himself, and he's like mortified, and he was like, I dropped one of your AirPods in the toilet, and he had just used it.
Oh no.
And I was like, so I got him gloves and I made him dig around in the toilet and get my AirPod out, and then I made him sanitize it, and oh my gosh. And yeah, so my AirPods might be going out, who knows.
Jack is a brilliant kid, so awesome. But I have a pod in now so I can hear the computer. Gosh, nobody uses my. I mean, you guys. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he's always using my stuff.
You're a more giving person, I think. Like, even my seat. Like, I have a seat in the den, and I have special rules about my seat.
He's so Archie Bunker about some of this stuff. I'm just gonna say.
Well, you know what's funny? Growing up, my dad had a recliner. He had like a lazy boy recliner, and I would sit in it, and I would sit upside down and sideways. He's like, "Don't mess up my recliner." And I was like, "Oh, come on, Dad, just relax, whatever." But then, like later, life could be chaotic. Everything's going on, and anybody can sit in my recline, in my chair. It's a couch, anybody can sit in it. But I asked Jack not to eat there because. I just want it to get sticky or messed up or whatever. So that's my rule. Just use it, whatever. Just don't eat there, because food does whatever. It's a kid. Anyway.
He does get. It is amazing because we do have. In fact, this is too much information.
But I finally understood about my dad, though.
Well, hey, you've turned into your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is funny how much food randomly drops with a 12-year-old, and you'd think like there's a bowl right there, everything is right there, napkins, everything, and then we have a totally separate recliner that is his recliner that is apart from ours, and it's an old one, so it has like, you know, the seams are clear. If you like open it, like stuff goes down into the seat, and then it'll eventually end up on the floor. I mean, it's like, you know, it's a typical recliner. And the dog, I always know, like, after Jack's had a day or two eating something in that chair, because the dogs start to, like, inch their nose under the back of it. Well, they just, I
figured out what he does. I didn't realize this till the other day, for some reason, he was sitting in your part of the chair, of the couch. And I haven't, like, he usually sits in our, we don't sit at a table to eat dinner. We all have our chairs. And we'll sit in there like the three bears. I got my chair. It's just the way I like it. And then, but the Jack, though, like, he doesn't put like a fork or something in his mouth and close his mouth. Like, he'll take salad or something and throw it at his face. Right?
Like throw it at his face.
Well, he does, like, with salad and spaghetti, he does. Like, he'll get quick, and he just, like, he'll get it and he'll toss it. You know, like,
oh, that's hilarious.
And it's falling, because I could hear it, like, I forget what it was, but like he was eating something, because he would do, like, throw it, and then you could hear it fall back into the bowl. And so he's getting some of it, and it was like a dog drinking water, you know, where you get the water up, and then he bites some of it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought, that's why flies are everywhere.
I mean, he's just typical 12-year-old. It's a mess. Everything's a mess. That's why we refuse to replace anything in our house until later.
But, you know, it's just little things. It's just a little thing. It's funny how the things you notice after being quarantined together for like 4 months. Uh-huh. You know, it's the stuff that starts coming out where you're like, you know, like, are you throwing lettuce at your face? Quarantine madness. That's what it is.
Well, Michael said there is no echo. Thank you. I think your mic is still a little hot, but I don't know. I hate to mess with it while we're
is my mic hot, guys? If it is, just let us know and I'll turn it down over here.
We're going to turn this stream into just like help us fix our equipment.
How about now?
We got to wait 20 seconds for the... okay. Anyway, he said it's good. Nancy said nope, but there's a break in the stream a bit. I'm going to say that might be the dead zone creeping in from Palmer Lake into your neighborhood.
What is that?
Every time we run...
That's a scary movie.
Every time... It does, doesn't it? Every time we run there's like 2 dead zones in the loop that we do, and so we always have to like, okay, wait, you know, hitting the dead zone.
Really? Oh, that's weird. And so
then it changes.
Like you're coming in from space or whatever. And
yeah, it's like weird.
She
also said, thanks for sharing too much information. Yes, well, welcome to our household.
Yeah.
And Michael said, heyday Bluetooth, $20 a pair. Yeah, I think I might get some new AirPods. I mean, I'm going to have to if it keeps dropping them.
I highly suggest these I have. I don't know what they're called. But they were like 5 stars on Amazon. And I'll look them up if anybody wants to know. But they were $50. They work amazingly well. And they're completely waterproof. And the little charger that you put is completely waterproof.
Oh, that's nice.
So I've actually, like, I'll wear them in the hot tub. You know, or whatever. Or, you know, or if it's rainy outside, it's no big deal. Or if they get splashed, I'm doing dishes, you know, or something. And I've actually dropped these into the bathtub.
You must get rowdy when you're doing dishes if you're just like...
Oh my gosh.
You and Jack throwing food at your face and doing dishes.
Well, I do dishes the way Jack eats lettuce. I just throw the dishes at the water. I figured the velocity probably makes it cleaner, but you know.
Well,
if they break, I don't have to wash it.
Barbara Moran says, you all sound fine to me.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
And Brandon Foster joins us, says, sounds good here.
Well, awesome. Oh,
and we got the Mahapi sauce. Thank you. And
yes.
I gave a jar to your mom, and then we ate it all weekend.
What you talking about? Yeah, no, oh yes. And by the way, the Mahapi, I wish we had it. Ooh, you know what we need to do Thursday?
What?
Is get the cream cheese. Maybe just like a little thing. Mm-hmm. But so we gave a jar to my parents, I guess, which Jackie took Jack, and my parents have a little place on a little lake that's not far from here. And so they went out there this weekend, and I couldn't because I was working on the mural, so I just needed to stay here and do that until it's finished. But But they took the Mojave with them, and my parents loved it. My mom called me on the phone, and it's like,
did she really?
Yeah. She said we put it over cream cheese, and we're eating it, and said it's so good.
She put it over
do they make other flavors? And I said, well, I know they make it different
temperatures,
hotnesses of it, hotnesses. That's a technical term for salsa, hotnesses.
Yeah, she put it over the whipped cream cheese though, and that was a little weird.
Oh, whipped cream cheese.
Yeah, I don't suggest that. Just because the whipped cream cheese is whipped, it's weird.
Yeah, it's better. Oh gosh.
Well, he says thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is yummy.
Delicious.
It's what I put on my rice constantly, even when it's not a normal dish that you would put it on.
We should do a taste. Oh gosh, I got paint everywhere, guys.
Michael said that sorry, they're on sale for $10 at Target. Those AirPod, those other.
Oh, I love these. I got weird smelling paint all over me. It's got a weird additive to it, and it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like chemicals.
What color is it?
I'm just trying to breathe through it.
And John passes out.
I was like,
that's the show, guys.
Where are these little lights coming from? But I'm trying to clean my hands off real quick. Well, it has. Oh gosh, can you smell it? It's just a weird, funky smell. It's dioxazine purple, but it has an additive put into it that makes it feel much liquidier. It's much runnier, and it's got a nice little feel to it. But the reason that I'm doing that, and then I'm going to add this to it, is because I'm making a wash with it. Oh, we had some visitors to the studio today, which was really nice. Some visually impaired people. And I never know whether to say names or anything, so I'll just say people. But that was awfully nice. One of them had a guide dog, and that was really cool. Like we don't really get around people much, but we set this up, a while back, and it was really cool. We did a workshop with them.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah, and it's so weird because I've been doing like workshops and things online, but I haven't had to explain things to people in person for a while, so I felt a little rusty at it. And they're like, so how do you paint? Blah blah blah. Like they wanted to do a tour around the studio, and then I felt a little rusty at it. I'm like, well, gosh, I don't know if I explain myself very well, but I don't know. It was awesome having people in the studio, but it really made me want to do an art party or something. And we talked about doing like a virtual art bar where we have music, and Michael said we could use some of the music and all this sort of stuff. Be really cool.
That would be fun.
And then we just got inundated with this mural that we're having to get out and all that. So
yeah, I'm hoping.
Still really want to do that.
Yeah. Well, Barbara said she's not a fan of whipped cream cheese. It should be against the law.
I know, me either. I know.
Well, I like the whipped cream cheese. Yeah. I don't like it as the thing that holds the sauce on it, because then it gets soupy and that's weird. Whereas like the hard cream cheese is stiff and it holds it. Whipped cream cheese I like because it's easy to spread. You're not like fighting with the bread.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same flavor. I'm in Barbara's camp with this because it doesn't have the flavor. And also, fat-free cream cheese isn't really cream cheese at all.
Not, yeah,
it's like Neufchâtel or something.
Yeah, that's not right.
I know I'm massacring that name, but yuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
so like, and also, if you ever use cream of mushroom soup or cream of anything, if you get the fat-free kind, it's like jelly almost. It's like a jelly. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like when you're cooking, which I'm all about, like trying to cook healthy and low salt and all that. But then I try to take the salt out somewhere else because it just adds a weird texture to it.
Yeah.
But maybe, it's probably just me.
Well, Kylie Sykes joins us, says, hey guys, I ordered your book. I'm very excited to get it.
Hey Kylie, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, gosh, it's been so long since I've read that. I don't know I always forget what's in it. It's embarrassing. That book is so embarrassing. Anyway.
Well, yeah, it's funny because I wrote so much for it, and then in the editors for it, they kept asking for changes, and I almost forget what's in it sometimes because it's like, oh no, take this out, put this in. You need to make it 3 sentences longer or 4 sentences shorter on this chapter, and blah blah blah. And and I'm like,
Brandon said whip it with Mojave. Interesting.
What's whip it?
Huh?
What's whip it?
Like with the cream cheese.
Oh.
That could be interesting. I don't know.
I don't. Here's what I have in my mind. A nice block brick of cream cheese.
Yeah.
with the sauce drizzled along
Yeah.
it, so it's coming off the edges. Almost it's like dripping paint.
Well, that's how
so it's spicy and sweet, and you got the creaminess that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the promo photo that they have on their site. That's,
really?
Yeah, that's how that's a popular way.
Great minds, man. Great minds.
I'm telling you. And Kylie says you're welcome. And then Kim joins us and says, FYI, I shared the Durham Library video with some new homeschool families.
Oh, brilliant.
Awesome, thanks. Those were fun to make. You still have another video to make for them. Mm-hmm. By the way.
This is true, yeah.
Brandon said stuffed in a pork loin. Wow. Okay, I'm on board. I think you need to...
yeah.
Can you put it on your pit boss?
Heck yeah, I can.
Heck yeah.
In fact,
see you guys later.
Yeah, bye, guys.
Well, okay, have you showed the painting yet?
Nope.
Well, why don't you dazzle the crowd?
All right. So here's what I'm doing. What I've been doing during this is I'm getting paint all over myself. I made a wash, which is just a slightly see-through, slightly transparent paint. Here, let me show you. So, actually, I got paint all over my hands. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't think I have paint on this finger yet. So I'm going to use this one finger. Okay, so I've got one finger here without paint on it. Paint all over here. So a wash, see, it's very transparent. So I don't know if that kind of shows through.
Yeah, hold it still.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Well, I'm trying to say...
it's like kind of see-through.
Yeah, so it's see-through. So what I'm doing is I'm using this wash. And I'm using a blue and then a dioxazine purple, and I'm going through, and so all the colors that were there before are still going to be there, but it's just going to give it a little bit of a different look. And then I'm going to use a fluorescent pink and some yellows. I'm going to do the same thing. But the idea is to just I want the cat to be darker. So that's what I've been doing for all this.
Nice.
So I want to do the art reveal too, and I know like it's already what is it like
8:20.
8:20.
Oh well, and Kylie asked, "What is the trivia going to be tonight?" We actually aren't doing any trivia tonight. We're boring.
Sorry guys, sorry. But I do have my Uncle Wendell and is awesome.
An actor.
And he's lived in New Orleans. He was born in Texas, but he's lived in New Orleans for probably 30 years more. Mm-hmm. He lives right smack dab in the French Quarter, and he's been acting. He's well here actually I can show you guys a picture of him. So he was in this play called 12 Incompetent Jurors, but because of COVID they couldn't do it like at the theater or whatever, and so they had this really cool idea. I think it was pretty interesting where the play it's a parody of 12 Angry Men. So this is 12 Incompetent Jurors, and 12 Angry Men, it's all in the deliberation chamber. So it's in one room, and everybody's like, angry. And so this, instead of being in a deliberation chamber or whatever that's called, that room that the jurors are in, they're all at home, and they're having to to zoom in on to be able to talk about the trial and all that. So it's just all these people talking, which is kind of funny. So. Is this...
That's it on your computer screen starting up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is me. I had I listened to it in the studio, and I had my painting I'm working on, and had a shiner box, and I had my computer. So this is just a picture of me.
Look at you going to the theater while I'm at the lake.
I know. So, yeah, you guys were playing in the sun.
Uh-huh.
This should be a screenshot showing some of the performers. So the way that they did the play was everybody had like their own, shot it from their house, but like they did their own little scene, like they all had their own, they all got dressed up and stuff, and my Uncle Wendell was with a lady that played his wife in the play there. Yeah,
he's the one with the hat. Wendell's the one with the hat.
Yeah, and I thought so I thought it was it was a lot of fun. I thought it was kind of neat. It's community theater, so I thought the ideas for it were really cool, and then the performers themselves, I thought really, it sounded like they were having a lot of fun. It was I don't know, it was interesting.
I think it's a great idea. I think that's because nowadays everything's on Zoom, so that's a perfect take on a funny version of 12 Angry Men.
So it was really really cool, and it's funny like I love going to the theater. I love going to plays because you get to hear. It's like like a movie. Directors are pretty good at being able to focus the attention, so you know kind of what's going on. It's usually one person talking or this or that, depending on the movie.
Yeah.
But it makes it kind of easy. The theater's a lot of fun, so I usually try to sit in the first row if I go to the theater. But it's not just because I want to feel fancy, but it's because I want to be. I want to be. But it's just I want to get as close to the stage as I can, so I can actually hear the people walking around, or if they move a chair or anything, and it just gives it a more visceral sort of feel. So I know oh, there's that person over here, and then there's this person over there, and it's really interesting. And
I remember there was that time we went to Vegas and we saw a bunch of shows, and one of the and then I won at gambling, which I never do. That
you spent like $5 gambling and won.
Yeah,
$1,500 or something like that.
Yeah. So anyway, so we were like, let's take all this extra money and go see more shows, and so we went and saw. I forget what it was, but it was like off strip. It wasn't one of the big ones. And because of that, we were able to sit in the very front row.
It was a vampire show.
Yeah, it was a vampire, and they still swung over you and did like crazy stuff because those people are like legit. And you commented that you could even like you could smell like the detergent and like they would come up to they were literally like 2 feet from us on the stage.
And the way they built the stage, like the tables were even with the stage. So and there was if you could walk off the stage onto a table and it would just be flat, but some of them, because they were running around, they're doing vampire stuff, and they would slide across the stage and they would stop like right at the table. So they're like right there. And then when they stopped, the air's still moving, and you're like, oh, it smells like Tide or something, like their clothes.
Baby powder, it's how they slid into those outfits.
But you could hear them sliding towards you, like, are they going to stop? But, but it was really cool, but I love community theater, too, maybe for the same reason that I like B movies and stuff. Yeah. And I'm not saying that community theater is like a B movie, I just mean... anything can happen. In live theater, anything can happen. And then with community theater, it's people that really care about the art, and they're putting themselves out there and all that. And it's just so, I don't know, I think it's fun. So even if there's a play that, I've gone to plays that I thought, well, I probably wouldn't go see that play again. I've enjoyed it because it's live and you never know and it's fun. The play that they did online, I really enjoyed, the 12 Incompetent Jurors. I thought they did such a great job. Yeah. I can't wait to actually go live because I can't imagine if they're all in the same room being able to play off each other.
I bet it's a blast.
Yeah.
It's a blast. Well, Kylie said about the trivia, she said no worries. She may have to step out early tonight. Busy. You should show the 3 paintings.
Okay.
But let me preface it with John did, so you just go do it.
Oh, did I? Okay. I'm back.
No, you can go. Go.
Oh.
Go. Do it.
Boop.
Okay, so this is lemurs, obviously. So basically, for anybody out there that's not hip to what we were doing, we were hired by the Durham County Library to do a series of sensory mini video workshop things that they would show on their YouTube channel. And so attached to that was also this contest that they wanted the city or town and people to vote on the animals that they commissioned John to do 3 paintings, and they wanted the top 3 animals that everybody in the community voted on that contributed a vote. And so these were the ones that you were painting periodically on camera, but we wouldn't show the finished one. Yeah. So this is lemurs. This is my favorite out of all 3. I love this.
Yeah, I think the kids lemurs, the children voted and all, and lemurs won out from all other animals by quite a big margin.
Yeah.
Apparently lemurs
it
are
should.
popular.
It's the cutest animal.
Oh yeah, and I wanted to do and I don't know if it really shows it in the picture or not. I know digital pictures and they're being rebroadcast on digital, but it's a really bright painting. There's lots of different colors in the furs, pinks and purples, and so that was fun.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then you can go to the next one. And so you did a giraffe. The other animal that everybody chose was the giraffe, and so you painted a giraffe for them.
And this is kind of similar to a paint I did before, different colors, but grin. It's a little different. It's a different take on it, but I don't know. I just
He's got a bit more of a serious look on his face.
Yeah.
Grin
it's
was
more quizzical.
Mid-chew or something. And then the next one is a bull because it is Durham, so their official animal is a bull. So that was the the next one.
This was probably the hardest one in a way because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I mean, I knew it was going to be a bull, but, is it going to be more like I don't know, like trying to figure out what to do on it.
Well, and it's hard to make a bull real cutesy, like some of your other animals.
Yeah,
like you did that cow that was like chewing on, or like, had a flower in its mouth, and that was super cute. But a bull, you're like, it's kind of a masculine, serious animal.
Well, I figured with the lemurs, I had something cutesy, but I wanted to do something for like the boys, like the 12-year-old boys and the 16-year-old boys and the 40-year-old guys that still have a 12-year-old boy inside them. There's like
You should have done a bull with an AirPod dropping it in a toilet. Is what you should do.
Well, for reals. So, but I don't know. I wanted to do something because I had cute, and then I had kind of quirky. I just wanted something that maybe looks a little cool.
Well, Nancy said awesome lemurs, and my mom joined us, says love the lemurs.
Oh, thank you.
And then Barbara said I went to see once 4 times. Once being the show, and that it was awesome in the quadrangle in Dallas, Uptown Theater 3. Oh, that's cool.
Nice! I can't wait to go back to the theater.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And Janice Keene joins us and says, awesome. Yeah, I think if I was to one of the best shows I ever saw. I mean, I never saw Hamilton, but I would say that is the best. If you were to see it live, it would be your best show, whatever.
It's my shot.
But I think the second best show that I've seen was King Kong in New York with my mom and Jack.
Oh.
That was pretty epic.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, and it's not running anymore, but they had this massive, King Kong structure, fully animated thing, and all the other actors were wearing black, so they kind of blended in perfectly. You didn't even know that they were like moving this giant, gorilla around. It was awesome.
That's cool.
It was just insane how well it was done.
That is cool. That's really I really like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Live, cause
I've never seen that live.
It was originally a stage production, and then they made it to the movie, and it's so much fun live because they took a lot of the stuff, from the midnight viewings and stuff where they would have the toilet paper and all that, So they had all of that at the live show, so people could throw toilet paper, but the actors and stuff would like interact back. And stuff. Then at the end, Columbia gave me a hug. It was nice. I was like, oh.
Nice.
It's like, oh, I got a crush on a fictional character now.
That's funny.
But The Lion King, too.
Yeah, that was really good. Fun. That was a really good one.
I've seen that one twice, or been in it twice.
Yeah. Well, Barbara Brand says the bull is great. It's Rain Bull.
Well, thank you, Rain Bull.
I like it. And then Kim said, Bull Durham. Love the paintings. There's a big bull statue in our downtown.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man, that's official.
Yeah, and what's cool is that the paintings were for the Durham Library, and we did like a bunch of videos, but these videos, and I want to promote them a little bit better and put them out. I mean, now that they're done and they're on their website and all that, and they have them on their Facebook as well. But I really want to push that out there and start now that school started. Mm-hmm. There's so many parents that are starting to do homeschool, and they're just great little mini lessons. I mean, and I'm not saying that because we did it, but it's just because being homeschool parents last year and this year that we're doing that, and just looking for little things that aren't too big, but lessons that are lessons that are chewable, they're digestible. For kids that, and these I think are really great for kids that are, in first grade all the way up into high school.
Yeah, they're like easily digestible.
Yeah, it's all about using the senses and stuff. Yeah. We don't talk down to the kids, but also we're not using crazy language really. It's the same sort of stuff that we teach to kids at museums of all age ranges, and even adults. So kids that are little can, they get to eat like M&Ms, or you get to eat little jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
You get to listen to things, so it's stuff that they can enjoy, and then kids that are older, they naturally will receive it on a deeper level.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to promote that with them.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah. So.
Well, Barbara said, I saw Victor Victoria on Broadway, and it was the last time Julie Andrews was on stage. It was so great. That's pretty cool. That'd be cool to see Julie Andrews on stage.
Wow, that's special.
So what else do you have like to do on that? What that painting? Where are you? What are you doing?
Kitty cat. Kitty cat. So on the kitty cat. I'm going in. I'm putting some fluorescent pink. And when I said pink earlier, I know some people they're like, "Oh, pink, that's crazy," but fluorescent pink is your magic weapon, guys. And the reason is because like if you put it over a light cerulean blue, you're going to make different shades of purple. And if you put it over yellow, it's going to make like oranges. It's just going to deepen it quite a bit. So I have a transparent one. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going in. And I'm just adding a little bit, and I'm kind of blending it in with my finger and my brush. And I'm just trying to give it kind of a subtle shift here. Now what I'm going to probably try to do, and I know I already said probably, so that's not a good way to, make it sound like you're definitely going to do something. But if I have time, I'm going to work on this painting a little bit off camera. That way next Thursday will be the final time for this painting.
Well, but I mean, the reveal, or are you going to paint it again on Thursday?
I don't know.
You should finish it.
Yeah, finish it. You should.
I'm going to put the vote out to the crowd. Don't you think John should start a new painting on Thursday?
Well, yes. Oh, you mean not finish it? Oh, when you said finish it, I thought you meant finish it on Thursday.
No, I think you should finish it, just show it, and then be working on something else on Thursday. That'd be my vote.
Yeah, that's what you said last time.
I'm going to say that until you finish it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I just don't, I don't.
Nancy said, I'm still saying some hair over the cat, but love the cat.
Oh, thank you.
And then Barbara said, I really appreciated that you did the sensory videos. I shared them to the Treehouse page with my friends that are teaching at home. They were so much fun. Even I wanted to do the activities. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Who said that?
Barbara.
Oh, well, thank you, Barbara. That's so cool.
Yeah, there's some little activities to do on those. And then I know John's going to do, the last video that they have us doing for them is not one of those that were, both of us here. This next one is going to be you doing a long form, almost not sort of Bob Ross style, but walking them through a painting.
Oh yeah, through the entire painting.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting, and then.
Yeah, and that'll be step by step, because I know, I talk about what I'm doing here and all that, but the people that came to the studio today, I was trying to, and they're not really painters and all, but they're really interested in asking lots of great questions, and but it's hard to describe something if somebody, about how I draw if a person doesn't draw, or if they don't,
Yeah.
So hopefully with that video, I'll be able to describe it a little bit better.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And make it so that if you can't draw or whatever, you don't feel like you're a painter, you can still get into it and paint a really fun painting.
Yeah. Well, Kim said, is there a whitewash, maybe for highlights or to blur out distant images?
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Are you going to do that to that painting, or you probably don't usually use a whitewash, do you?
I put in highlights and stuff. You sure can. So with the whitewash, it's sort of you can make a wash with any color. I use black quite a bit. But instead of using black a lot, what I normally do is I'll use blue or purple, and I'll use that the way that Monet would.
Mm-hmm.
He'll use that for shadows and everything. So I'll paint in, and I'll try to paint in basically shifts of color. So on the cat, what I did is I put in different shifts. If I did a whitewash, you would lighten it a little bit, but it's much easier to go dark. So most of the time I'll go in and I'll put a bunch of color, and then I'll start to darken it. And when you do that, you still get the subtle shifts of color underneath. When you whitewash it, sometimes it's a little hard to go back the other way.
Yeah.
It's much easier to put in an opaque white and then just kind of start over again with putting in the dark colors. But I'm going to go in. So right now I'm darkening this, and probably what I'll do is go in with this. I wouldn't call it a wash, but a white that's been thinned down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it'll still let a little bit of the color come through, but it's semi-transparent, but it's mostly opaque. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know.
Yeah, now that she asked that, I almost wonder if that flop of hair that's in the front, it needs to match the like other hair on her better, because it
like the hair over here.
Yeah, like that looks lighter than the hair.
Yeah. So all this needs to be So this
is that
going to
get darkened?
Yeah. So it needs to have some dark and stuff going through it, and then some light, and then and around her eye needs to be changed a little bit as well.
I gotcha. Her eye is looking great. Like ever since you made those changes, that's awesome.
No, thank you.
Bam, done before Thursday. Bam.
I hope if I have time. I don't
well, it's true. Time is working against us, especially with the possible rain.
Yeah. There might be weather. So with the mural, that's kind of been,
Yeah, every time it rains, or we are almost sure there's going to be rain, we have to take down these 6 enormous panels and try not to destroy them in the process.
Yeah, because they can't have any scratches or anything on them, but they're very heavy and they're 10 feet long and they're
4 feet wide. They're just a beast. And so when do you think you'll finish the mural?
Depends on the weather, but I'm hoping this week.
If it didn't rain at all the whole week, what would your estimate be?
This week. It's what I'm hoping, but then again, like the reveal isn't until, like, we don't need to have it up until in September.
Yeah.
So I don't want to rush anything, but I am hoping in the next 6 days.
That'd be good.
Have it completely done.
That'd be amazing.
Well, then it'll be like the end of August, and that'll be a good time to have it done.
Yeah.
That still gives us extra padding, but yeah. So I'm hoping it's hard to gauge because I'm getting close to it being sort of done, but it's all the little bits that going in. So like with the mural, most of it is about like at this level, but there's some parts that I haven't been painted yet. But I have to go back in and put more black in, and then I haven't put any of the little flare sort of things, like the light, the highlights and the low lights and all that. They really make it pop and make it look Yeah,
that makes sense. So and we can add what?
And then you gotta varnish it.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna go clean out the art stores on varnish. But so and the crowd can answer this. What should be the next thing you paint on the live stream? Do you already have something in mind?
No. I don't. I'm not sure. It's a good question.
Well, what do you guys want to see?
Yeah.
I'm curious what if anybody else out there's got ideas.
You guys got ideas?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, like, it could be a nature scene. It could be a dog.
Maybe like, You should paint something like your morning forest again. It's a nature scene, but it like has like the lots of like shadows and the sun coming through the trees and stuff like that. Nancy said mountains and aspens in Colorado. She's been asking for that for a long time.
I'm actually doing the Colorado painting right now.
Yeah, I told her about the Denver skyline, yeah.
Yeah, so it's done, and that's holy moly.
Kim said Clint Eastwood with a dog.
Arr.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
You have painted Clint Eastwood a couple times. Oh, Kylie says a horse. Gosh, you've painted a lot of horses.
I do. I like painting horses.
Horses are good. I don't know. I know somebody commissioned you to do a Darth Vader, so you should probably get on that.
Oh.
I would like to see a Darth Vader.
Darth Vader would be cool.
Really big.
Yeah.
Well, Kim said, seriously, I'd love to see a landscape.
Right, cool.
Yeah, maybe you should do a landscape. Do like something in the morning forest kind of route, and that's because that's definitely different than a close up of a face.
Yeah, I'm down. Me like it. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we should. Let's see. So,
We'll do a poll. That's what we should do.
Yeah,
we'll do a Facebook poll.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, but not while doing a live stream.
Cool. That sounds good.
But
yeah, we should do a poll. We should play a game next time.
Yeah. Oh. I know, okay, Thursday I want to show the crowd some updates on the litter of the guide dog school.
Really? Are they cute?
Yes, they're adorable and they're itty bitty. But the guide dogs of Texas, where John got his 2 guide dogs, we're hip to their inner circle, and they send I'm sure they send a lot of people this, but like different invites to Zoom meetings with the dogs.
That's cool.
And so Thursday, right before this, there's a Zoom meetup with the dogs.
Really?
And so I was going to try and log on, grab some screenshots, and share it with the crowd. It's the O litter, so they all have O names, and I think they're all black. There might be like one yellow one, because I know the mom is a black lab.
Oh.
So it was super cute.
That's funny. So can a black lab have a yellow lab puppy?
I think if the dad is, I want to say in the pile of dogs.
I guess that makes sense.
There was one that wasn't completely. I don't know. I'll dig up a photo. I'll have photos. I'm going to attend the Zoom puppy meetup.
Well, be sure to ask them.
I will. Barbara Brand says Marilyn Monroe and her cat in a rainstorm, and she has an umbrella and a bicycle, and she's being chased by an elephant. Bam. There's your painting.
That's funny.
No need to do a poll.
Yeah, a dolphin being attacked by an octopus in a rainstorm with an umbrella. And a tiger.
And a tiger. Jumping off of a boat onto them.
Yes.
That'd be pretty sweet.
It would. Well,
Nancy said Jackie commissioned the Vader. No. I did commission an R2-D2, which John painted years ago.
I wonder about Vader. Like, what do you, is it going to be like a close-up of the face?
Just ominous, yeah. I think that was the deal.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. He wants it to go in his office to scare his employees.
Oh, nice. I love that idea.
I love that idea. Love it.
I should do it with some UV reactive paints, too.
Oh, and I think something like that was mentioned.
Man.
If I remember correctly. It was a little while ago.
Man. I'm not a huge fan of the original, not the original, the Star Wars episode 1, 2, 3, like but one scene that I really liked, and a lot of people make fun of or something. Well, there was that scene where he goes, no, but I don't know, that wasn't so good. But when they put the mask on.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a money shot. Yeah.
Bam.
You could paint something like that.
Well.
With your take.
Nah.
Colors. Little rainbow Vader.
Well.
Barbara said it's the wine talking.
I think that's a less is more sort of painting.
That could be like a very cool, like, stark black and white. Although I think it
needs color, I think. But,
yeah.
But just not like Marilyn's hair.
Yeah, not
more like you just
more like the cat, less like Marilyn, more like the cat.
Yeah. Just, like pops of color, but it makes the color pop more.
Yeah.
Because. Yeah.
Bam. But that's a commission, and you don't typically work on commissions on the show, so we'll see.
Well, gosh, I hope I don't get sued by Disney. They're very litigious.
They got bigger fish to fry.
Although, George Lucas has sort of had a big thing with Star Wars, where they let people use clips and all kinds of stuff, and they're really open about that. Mm-hmm. So I doubt. So Disney's probably gonna have to learn to relax with Star Wars, because that's always been the way. We're the fan art, this and that. Videos where they'll show like the big giant clips of the movie, and they're fine. So
I bet it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think Disney's tuning into our YouTube channel. And if they are, thank you.
Yeah, except we're like
Sharon,
we're drawing the line here. We're throwing the book at you guys.
Really? Well, Kylie said, "LOL, I love you guys. You're both too funny." Oh, thanks.
Thanks, guys. Well,
until we get shut down by Disney. But I don't know. So what else do you have left on this bad boy?
Quite a bit, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Well, here's
virtually done to me.
Here's the thought process.
Okay.
The ears are too perfect. This little U.
Okay, I'll give you that.
The blacks need to be gone back over again.
Uh-huh.
So like if you feel here, it's not quite there. and the eyes need to be worked on more. This needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Her hair and all that. And then I'm not happy with the hair up here either. Basically, her hair I'm not that happy with. So.
Yeah, her hair. I can see that. Yeah. The cat looks really good though.
Oh, thank you. So hopefully, but that's the thing with the painting like this. Like I work in it, for like an hour at a time, twice a week, for the last few weeks, and so so actually like taking it and say, you know what, I'm going to spend 3 or 4 hours in a block, and work on it. It'll be nice because then I can try out some different things and all that. But yeah, it's been good. And then down on her throat, all this needs work, down here. The whole thing just needs to be gone over a little bit, but
it's almost there.
Yeah, it's probably like maybe another 6 hours or so.
That's like 6 episodes.
Well, that's why I need to just find some time. And
yeah, I hear you. Nancy said you can work on any of her 10 commissions that she's asked for. Lots of
I don't know if those messages are getting through to me. I don't know.
Oh, I've told you about them. They're on that list of.
Oh.
The mountains, the aspen trees. Owen.
Oh yeah.
From like years ago.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm
it's all
sorry. I'm so slow.
So slow. Well. So does she have to dry? What's happening now?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, yeah. So
you're all messy.
Sorry. Yeah, and it's funny. Like it's been we're in the middle of a marathon, guys. When painting wise.
Kim said, Kim said it is a marathon.
Like working in the studio during the day, and then at night it's out on the wall, and then sometimes in the morning on the wall. But the last couple mornings I've been pretty tired, so
yeah.
Then just in the studio.
You're an animal. Kim said do an Anakin painting pre-Vader.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. He would be. I mean, it would be painting the kid would be. You know what?
What?
It maybe in a race pod. I could see that.
Oh, the little Anakin.
Yeah, I mean, because the
I feel sorry for that actor. That little kid. He got so much. Just.
I feel bad for both those. The little kid and what's his name?
Yeah, like you do not want to play Anakin Skywalker and be as an actor apparently, because that little kid, like people are mean on the internet. Like he just had a terrible time.
Terrible.
And then he hated acting, and he had psychological problems, and
yikes.
I don't know. I want to say bad things happened or something. I don't know.
Well, that's not good.
I know.
Well,
and plus, he was a little kid. I didn't think it was just being a little kid. I mean, I thought it was fine. I don't know.
I thought he did a decent job of acting. I thought the older guy. You know what? It wasn't the actors. I honestly think it was a little bit of the writing in those movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it felt so forced and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I love you, and gosh, the only way I ever watch those movies is I fast forward through all big chunks of the movie. And
you fast forward through the Yoda scenes too, and the other movies.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Blasphemy.
Oh yeah. I definitely go through it. Well, because it's just like you see it a lot, and they're just sort of setting it up for something else,
Yeah.
And it's just like, gosh, I've seen Yoda a lot.
Well, Kim says yes to the racer, and then she didn't know that the actor had a hard time with that.
I know, it's sad. It's just
And Barbara said that's what I was thinking, the race pod as well. That'd be cool.
It was just like a certain part of the internet, like because they didn't like Jar Jar, and they just like I don't know, some old fogies. Like, and the kid wasn't for the old fogies. Jar Jar wasn't for people my age. They was for the Star Wars is
the new fans, man.
Yeah, it's for the new kids. It's like you gotta realize when you were a kid and you were like the Ewoks or whatever, you gotta think like the adults probably like, that's kind of like teddy bears. That's weird.
Teddy bears.
But but kids loved them, and then it's the same way now. I don't know. Anyway.
All right. So next.
So passionate about teddy bears.
See, if you start the Star Wars conversation, this is going to last another hour.
I know. It's like,
okay, so next on Thursday, you'll maybe be finishing that.
Yeah, maybe have finished if I can find time, on Wednesday or tomorrow or the next day. And the only reason I say that is because I have so much work that we're doing. It's not like, oh, if I get the painting, it's just like, working on these other things.
Yeah. Well,
things are going to open up so much more when the mural.
Yes, I cannot wait for this job.
Which I'm loving working on the mural. It's just, it's just a ton of work, and it's just taking lots of hours, and you can't be out there in the middle of the day in Texas. And
yeah, I can't wait to show everybody, what this whole time what we've been doing, because I think it is super cool.
Yeah, me either. That is the only negative part about doing the mural, is that I would love to be able to do the live show out there in front of it and narrate around it and really share it with you guys.
Yes.
But we will eventually. But
Okay, so next episode I will prepare some trivia.
Is that you over there, Jack?
And
hi, Jackson's.
And let's see, trivia. Oh, puppy pictures, and more painting.
Yes, and a game.
Yep, trivia.
Did you say game?
That's
a trivia. Okay.
So we'll do something. But that's pretty much it. That's all we got then, huh?
Well, I guess that's it, guys. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and it's going to be fun. So we'll have some fun stuff on Thursday, and maybe cream cheese and a hoppy. I don't know.
That would be nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. Print out a picture of us and put it on your fridge.
Oh gosh.
No, really do it. It'll be hilarious.
If you do, please take a picture of it. Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Unless you're trying to go. Well, maybe put a picture of me. Blow it up. Put it on your fridge, or I'll give you a good picture. And that'll keep you on your diet. If you're on a diet, you'll see that and you're like, oh, I just lost my appetite.
Well, Brandon said I'm really interested in having John do a painting for a limited edition Mojave sauce.
Oh man,
that'd be pretty epic. That'd be awesome.
Yummy.
You got to do a lot of research for that. Lots of tasting.
Yeah, it's the same way. Yeah, man. When I did that Hershey bar painting, I did a lot of research. There was a lot of Hershey bars that I ate.
Yes.
I still like the one you guys made.
Yeah.
Which one was that, buddy?
It was a normal Hershey.
Oh, yum.
I didn't like the pie Kit Kat. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh.
Pie isn't like that.
My mom says, love you guys. Can't wait for everyone to see the big murals.
Oh, love you.
And Brandon said I already did. And I'm not sure what that's referring to. And then my mom said I already... Oh, I think he's referring to the picture of the fridge. I don't know, but that would be hilarious. And my mom says I already have you on the fridge. She's got me everywhere.
I have the picture that people should put on their fridge. Is that I don't have it. I can't pull it up right now, but I did. I got a screenshot button on here. That's
pretty hilarious.
And I was like, make a funny face or make a face, and we're both like, I don't know, like crazy. But I don't know.
My mom says hi, Jack.
Hi.
Jack says hi. I don't know if you can hear him, but
yeah, it's all quiet over there. Well, Kim says good night, and Nancy says see yes. So
good night, guys. We'll see you soon.
Thanks again for hanging out. We'll talk Thursday.
Bye.